You're watching News 24 Live. Welcome to our Thursday Wheels show. It's the 17th of September. I've got Sean Parker from Wheels 24 in studio with us today. He's going to talk to us about 5 flashy new models that were unveiled at the Frankfurt Motor Show, arguably the biggest motoring show in Europe. Sean,
hey, Nick.
Good afternoon. How are you?
Good, thanks. Yourself?
Good, thanks, man. So being a German motoring show, I believe the German automakers came out guns blazing. What was on show?
Yeah, so everyone's talking about going electric and obviously cutting emissions, fuel consumption. So Porsche showed the Mission E, which is the concept car based on a family saloon with a fully electric engine. It's got loads of tech. So Porsche are the big news about the Mission E is that it's the first fully electric car that Porsche have made. And to show that car obviously is a glimpse into the future of where the company is going. So take a look at that car and you'll see components there which will be implemented into sort of future Porsche models in the next couple of years. So that's very, very exciting to see. On a more performance note, Audi showed the new S4, which we will get in the end of 2016. The previous generation was supercharged. This model is now turbocharged. So close to 260 kilowatts. Obviously sits below the RS brand, but the Audi, I suppose, has been criticized for being quite bland and boring. I think our viewers can have a look and they can make up their own mind when it comes to the style. And I think if the car's fitted with a full sort of LED, like headlights, it looks quite menacing. So that was the first one that has been showed. And then
a couple of supercars.
Yes.
Ferrari, Lamborghini.
So this is quite interesting. Lamborghini and Ferrari both showed drop-top versions of their supercars. Ferrari showed the 488 Spider, and Lamborghini showed the Huracan Spider. So they use the same engines, the same components. Obviously, that sort of jaw-dropping factor of an open-top, sports car is what I think makes a lot of buyers in that, in that segment. Those are people who are more of the flashy type, who actually want to cruise around instead of taking the car on the track. So those were 2 notable launches that happened at Frankfurt. And then something from Volkswagen, they showed the Golf GTI, the Club Sport, which has more power. I think it's close to about 195 kilowatts. Alcantara steering wheel, slightly different front grille. It also has a nice rear fin. So the Golf R, which is the most powerful Golf, has been stealing a lot of the limelight. So yeah, Volkswagen, obviously the GTI had its 40th anniversary. So just as an ode to the most popular performance hatchback, they decided to show that. We've done a very extensive, sort of model, launch, taking a look at the most important models. So you guys can obviously have a look on our site, and just to get even more sort of in depth. The one car that I did want to speak to you about was the Jaguar's first SUV,
which
the
we spoke about.
Yeah, we spoke about that. It looks fantastic. I mean, to see it in the metal now, it looks hell of a good. And again, people who are buying cars like that want the car to look good, and obviously it's Jaguar Land Rover. Having that sort of brother-sister partnership means that they have the architecture and the components for what we hope will be a very, very capable SUV. So Jag have got the styling right. I'm hoping that Land Rover, sort of using that tech, will be able to get the 4x4 system right, and to make a vehicle that will push Jaguar into new territory. I think it's been a long time coming. They really need it. Everyone's fighting in that segment. I mean, all of the of the Germans and all of that. So yeah, looking forward to that as well.